We are a loving people. As I shared before, there are 5 million people who live in Alabama, and every one of that 5 million are our brothers and sisters. And it's a real tragedy that 18 to 20% and upwards to 25% of the children in our state live in poverty. And so we're here to sing this song. There's not going to be a war on the poor anymore. The state legislature and our governor has the wonderful opportunity and elected to the responsibility to care for all of our people and to be sensitive to and to wake up to the needs of people who are struggling in our state. When my wife Nancy and I got married in 1960, I got a job with a Spaco company in Huntsville, Alabama, and was making minimum wage. Well, at that minimum wage, we could afford a new car. We could rent a nice apartment. We had plenty of food and some expendable income for recreation and activities. And we even had health insurance. And today, members of the church I attend in Birmingham, Alabama, work hard every day. 6-8 hours a day at minimum wage, and that minimum wage does not provide an adequate income for them to even pay their rent, buy food, and pay the minimum cost of public transportation, and they don't have health care. And so we need to change these situations in Alabama, and we have the opportunity to do so. And the people in our state house, senators and representatives that we have elected, need to have their blindness healed, to see the suffering that's going on and that's caused by these structural injustices in Alabama, and to make some changes, to have their hearts softened and their ears unstopped, that we might really care for all our people, provide adequate income and resources for them. And that's why we're here, to give voice to these concerns, to lift up our concerns, that they might be heard, and to represent many people in our state who feel the way that we do in growing numbers, that we might accomplish these things through the structures of our government. Thank you very much.
There's good news out there. Good news that folks are going to hear, they're going to respond, they're going to see what's right, and they're going to do what's true and good for all the people of Alabama. And that's what this song's about. I see good news arising. I see our hope is on the way. I see God's kingdom come with lightning. I see God's good news today. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise. I hear the wind of God is blowing. I hear God's kingdom's coming soon. I hear God's grace is overflowing. I hear that justice is gonna bloom. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise. Hope we'll walk hand in hand together. Hope we'll rely upon God's grace. We must choose to love our neighbor, 'cause in you I'll see Jesus' face. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise. I don't go around in fright. Stand up for what is right. There's the gospel on the rise.